Hello fellow mech warriors, Mage Leader here. This is the first in a series of videos dedicated to providing a basic primer on the various war machines of the Inner Sphere, particularly the classic Battlemechs. In this video we will be taking a look at my personal favorite Battlemech, the humble Stalker. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, it doesn't look all that impressive. In fact, to most of you, it probably looks like a butt plug on legs, but believe me when I say that this relatively unassuming piece of machinery is a powerful force on the battlefield, and it should never be taken lightly. It's boxy, unrefined, and inelegant, but this beast is loaded with firepower and enough armor to make even the heaviest weapons feel like little more than pea shooters. So, without any further beating around the bushwhacker, let's get right into this. The Stalker was first produced in 2594 by Triad Technologies. From the outset, it was designed for maximum protection and heavy firepower, a role that it served exceptionally well. The Stalker is covered from its sexually suggestive head to its fairly standard toes in 13.5 metric fuck-tons of Valiant Lamellar armor, making it an absolute bitch to try and put down quickly. But all that protection comes at a serious price, namely speed. With a top speed of just 54 km per hour, it is one of the slowest mechs ever designed. However, speed isn't everything. The Stalker was known to excel in urban environments, where it became the dominant big daddy of inner-city combat. I mean, picture it, there you are in your fancy Shadowhawk with its flashy shoulder cannon and nimble design, and you just finished taking down some poor schmuck's urban mech, and one of these bad boys comes crashing through the building behind you with 85 tons of pure "don't talk to me or my son ever again." The standard variant of the Stalker is armed with 2 LRM-10s, 2 large lasers, 4 medium lasers, and 2 SRM-6s. The idea was to give the lumbering behemoth more damage potential as it closed with its foes, which is all well and good so long as said foe can't move any faster than one of the slowest mechs ever built. Because of this, Stalker pilots were known to be ambush predators, lying in wait in a concealed position before jumping out and promptly kicking the enemy's ass, usually with a jubilant cry of "Surprise, motherfucker!" The Stalker was one of the more prolific mechs of the period, and it served in the SLDF with distinction until its collapse in 2780. If 200 years of distinguished service isn't a testament to a design's quality, then I don't know what is. It is also one of the few designs that has remained in constant production through most of the Inner Sphere's history. While its original manufacturer, Triad Technologies, wouldn't survive the Succession Wars, the design would be picked up by Iridium Battlemechs Unlimited on Shiro 3, and by Telshire Heavy Industries on Twycross, making it a favorite of houses Merrick and Steiner. Of course, the design was fairly ubiquitous across the entire Inner Sphere. You don't mass-produce something for 2 centuries without having a few leftovers in general circulation, after all. This proliferation would inevitably lead to hundreds of custom variants on the chassis, ranging from dedicated missile boats to snipers to a massive wall of laser fire that could start an inferno in the vacuum of space. We won't go into all of them, but here are a few notable examples. The STK-3FB was designed for the SLDF Royal Guards. This variant removes the SRMs and replaces the LRM-10s with LRM-15s. It also replaces the usual 20 heatsinks with 17 double heatsinks, making it far less likely to overheat as it murders anything and everything it can see. Kerensky would snag a few of these during the little temper tantrum known as the Exodus, meaning that there are probably clan variants of this stupid thing as well, because apparently it wasn't stupidly overpowered enough already. Next, the STK-3H loses the large lasers and swaps its LRM-10s for LRM-20s, so that it can destroy entire city blocks from the comfort of a different fucking continent. The STK-5M, produced by the Free Worlds League in 3050, has a narc beacon, because everyone deserves a chance to hit their targets for a change. This makes it one of the few mechs that gives an Inner Sphere Lance a chance to actually scratch the paint on a Mad Cat. The STK-7D was a Davian design built just in time for the FedCom Civil War. This version says, "Screw LRMs," and swaps them out for a pair of ER PPCs linked to an advanced targeting computer, because I don't need to catch up to you if I can snipe you from a different planet. It also ditches the large lasers and replaces the SRM-6s with a pair of Streak SRM-4s. And finally, just for fun, there's the STK-8S built by House Steiner as an answer to the 7D. This one says, "I'll see your 2 ER PPCs and raise you 1 heavy Gauss rifle." Yeah, House Steiner, ladies and gentlemen. Again, keep in mind that these are just a tiny sample of the many official and unofficial variants of this mech. You can fine-tune this crude machine to fit virtually any role on the battlefield, and it will most likely kick ass at whatever you tell it to do, provided that you aren't asking it to go anywhere quickly. So that's the Stalker. Brutal, ugly, utilitarian, and endlessly customizable. It's not flashy, it's not the cutting edge, it just keeps coming. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and leave a subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time, this is Mage Leader, signing off.